Hey everyone, this is day 7 of getting ready for Easter, and today I want to talk to you about Jesus washing the disciples' feet. It's really a powerful, powerful story found in John chapter 13, where Jesus gets up from the meal that they were having. He takes off his outer garment, he wraps a towel around his waist, and he begins to wash the disciples' feet. It's an amazing storyline, an example of Jesus serving those that he was with. That Jesus didn't come to lord it over people, he came to serve them. I'm reminded of what it says in Mark's Gospel, chapter 10, verse 45, where it says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many." And so as Jesus washed the disciples' feet, he got to the end of that, and he said to his disciples, "Do you understand what I have done for you?" He says that you call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, but as your teacher and as your Lord, I am now giving you an example of what you should do. So as I've washed your feet today through the disciples, he's saying to them, go and do likewise. Go and serve those around you. Go and wash their feet. It was used as a metaphor, just as a simple example of a menial task that typically was done by a servant, as people would enter a home at the end of the day and their feet would be washed. But Jesus took on that servant role, and Jesus is constantly taking on that servant role for us, and how he is calling us to go and do likewise, to serve those around us. Now, it's not only an amazing thing when you think about it that Jesus washed the disciples' feet, because that's one thing. Think about it, that Jesus, who's the Son of God, chooses to wash the feet of his disciples. But in addition to that, I want to put in another category, if I may, Judas Iscariot, because early on in John 13, it says that the devil had already entered Judas Iscariot, and he already made the decision to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that. And not only did Jesus wash the 11 and their feet, but the 12th person in Judas Iscariot, he chose to wash his feet as well. And I don't know about you, but if I knew that somebody was going to betray me, stab me in the back, just, throw me under the bus, I'm not sure how excited I would be about wanting to serve that person. And Jesus not only served the 11, but he served the 12. He served Judas Iscariot too, that even though Judas was going to do what he did, and he still followed through with it, Jesus served. So the example of Jesus doing the right thing all the time and doing it to the very end, it is amazingly powerful to me as I think about that element of the storyline. Jesus washed the disciples' feet. He served them. Our responsibility is to go and do likewise, to serve people around us. That's day 7 of getting ready for Easter.